like in terms of lanes, they have relatively strong lanes. So we'll have to see how this one goes. I'm like all eyes on Void Spirit because this hero has been super good. Oh no.
Void Spirit actually gets find himself in a situation where he has to watch Mercy die, can't participate in getting the first blood because he's too far away. But Imitator will get the gold for himself. He might end up dying here, being chased by a sticky bomb. And oh, he actually gets away. Sakuchi keeps him alive, and they don't actually track the movement. Weaver showing himself to be as slippery a customer as he appears. So get the first blood. They don't even lose the life. And I think he should be able to deny himself. Yep, he's all good. Nice.
Bought all the stuff. Blood grenade. What an item. For people out there who still didn't manage to catch much pro Dota.
So Korea right now hadn't arrived just yet, so they did not have the necessary vision. A lot of pressure being applied top, but Mercy will just be glad that most of it is coming towards him and not Fly. Unfortunately, though, Fly not able to get as much CS as he would like. At the same time, though, it's not like he's that much behind the Arc Warden, but the Arc Warden involved in a kill right now, bringing down the techies, will end up losing his Lich. But you were talking about how both off lanes do have some kill threat. Does seem like it's going to be the support struggling against these kills right now.
Tough one, but Mercy doesn't die in the end. Maybe with a point in Swarm, it would provide vision. And you can see Lich also rotating to the top lane. They want a big kill. They want to kill Fly.
They do, but Fly is not an easy customer. Undyne can't actually make it happen, and Mercy gets the glimpse back onto Imitator. Just TPs into his own death. I don't think Fly dies even if they leave him. I'm not sure the disrupted TP was necessary for that one, but nonetheless, it does come in. Fly does find some revenge, but in the meantime, mid lane, we see the techies make his first move on the map, assisting XM to kill off the range on this Lich. That is one of the few problems I do have with this draft here on the side of Team Bright. That their supports, man, they just can't force fights to happen on their own accord. They have to rely on their cores. And here comes a fight. XM smoked up with Mercy and Frisk nearby him. They're going on to Irving first. They really want the Beastmaster. RP holds him in position. And even though they threw out the Sinister Gaze, it will not save the Beastmaster. Mercy will happily die for that one. But Frisk, maybe not going to be as happy to follow him into the grave. Turns into a 2-for-1 affair.
Even while building auras. Oh, that's the first static.
First static storm, will it lead into the first kill onto the Void Spirits from this combination? No, it will not. Instead, XM is the one that's in danger. Dragged back with the Aether Remnant. He will live. Techies might not be so lucky. Getting assaulted by Imitator. They get the Swarm Buglings on him. And it's going to be enough to find the kill.
Oh, no.
They're still not done just yet, though. They're chasing for more. They really want to find Mercy, and Mercy gets killed off by the Arc Warden, granting a double towards him. He finally makes his presence known in the midst of a...
And they're using...
Piggy Killer can't do anything.
Inner Beast, Solar, Crest on top of the Arc Warden, Tempest double.
Oh, God. The real Arc Warden, though, is in trouble because he's just got jumped on. XM looking for another assassination, but it might have been a trap. There's an RP on the 2, but XM, he got stalled up with the Sinister Gaze. He can't put more damage in. We still have him being alive on the Arc Warden. Primal Roar keeping Ava at bay as well. He can't continue the fight. And they surround him completely and kill him off, with XM going down as well. And they really wanted this kill, but we haven't been dying all that much. Him having to play so carefully on the map, and the fact they haven't found that many positive fights that they've tried to make happen themselves, means that he's falling behind in net worth. And this is not a hero that you want to see staying down in the dumps. You want to see him active, Lacoste, so he can continue scaling in the game. And that activity might come now as we have a fight in front of the Roshan pit. We quickly lose Mercy. He did drop down the Static Storm, though, on the 2. They quote on Phoenix as well. He was silenced long enough for XM to show up. They bring down Undyne, but they don't have a way to bring down this Phoenix just yet. Primal Roar going out onto the Naga Siren. Fly trying to escape away from this fight. Doesn't have the Song of the Siren, and the damage is coming in from the Arc Warden. However, Ava jumps back with the RP on the 2 heroes plus the Tempest double. They managed to bring them both down. Imitator tried to stay alive using his ultimate, but the time lapse will still end up getting punished. Dumped forward by Phoenix. He was almost able to catch Frisk, but Frisk does manage to skirt away to the right-hand side.
Static Storm. The rest of the team is going to smoke. They really want this melee barracks to be killed off, but so far, Bright doing a good job. Throwing everything on top of it.
Go.
There's the initiation.
They're going to Beastmaster. Irving found himself harpooned up, dragged back with the skewer, and they will bring him down. First, they took down Undyne, though. and both of them will fall without buyback. Phoenix jumps in though and is able to bring down Mercy, but Mercy already committed the Static Storm. At the same time though, look at the Awkward and putting in damage onto XM. 39 HP. But Killer, they can choose to retreat, they can choose to re-engage, and they choose the former. But we saw this just now, that they chose the former for only a moment before smoking back. So Team Bright shouldn't feel safe. And indeed, Piggy Killer coming right back, Lacoste. The fight is not over. We want the second lane as well. We're going to get the Harpoon Skewer. There will be a Sinister Gaze dragging back Ava, but there's the RP on the 2. Undone and Beastmaster dead again in this fight. A BKB pop from the XM allows him to dive deeper onto the Arc Warden. And as Heat dies, there's no more options for his team. Imitator, where do you think you're going, my friend? Come back here. Sukuchi, time-lapse, all your shenanigans will not protect you. You will still die. It's still a team wipe. It's GG, well played, called. And Piggy Killer securing game number 1 to deploy it. And if it's bad, at least you can say, hey, I knew it was going to be bad.
It's not really a new tech. It's been done before, where you like wanted to run people down with Rot and Orb of Venom. Good luck with that Orb of Venom, buddy.
Well, he's going to be dead right now, so the Orb of Venom didn't really help him out so far. I'm sure he would have really liked the Windlace or some movement speed at that moment in time, but he didn't lively. But find salvation for the Awkward. That would have been a disaster if he died, but he might still end up taking a tumble here as they're diving him underneath the tower.
Frisk
have access to Fissure in a moment. There's going to be the cliff, but oh no, Flame Break pushes him on the other side of the Fissure, but they don't have the Firefly to fly over this. And Imitator makes the rotation down bottom, and with Frostbite able to secure the kill. Frisk might be in danger as well. Spark Rate will do the damage. The one more right click from Heat will end off his life. Okay, they overcommitted a little bit for that one, Lacoste, and they get punished pretty handedly by Team Bright.
This is such a kind of makes sense. Like Crystal Maiden, Arc Warden, not really a lane. You want to keep the distance. They decide to dive you. One of you is dead, maybe both of you. Frisk. Thinking about picking up the Haste Rune, forced to do it.
Does get the Haste Rune, but not going to be able to close it onto Phoenix. In the meantime, though, Imitator on the other side, not going to be as lucky to have his own Haste Rune. So they do kill off the Crystal Maiden. XM's the one that's credited with that kill. He said he has to do some heavy lifting. Kills like that will certainly help. They help push him to a second in net worth. Top is still going to be Irving on the Legion Commander, but there's still time. Bottom, though, they're jumping onto Ava. They really want this Batrider kill, and they should be able to find it. The hook this time from Undyne does secure the kill. We are starting to get these flesh heap stacks.
That Orb of Venom. It's a setup for a hook. Can't miss.
It is the only one behind her so far, but we need to start paying attention to where she decides to make her first duel. Unfortunately for her, though, it does seem Fly feels a little bit awkward about where he's at. Plus down some wards. Hook missed on the bottom lane. They should still find a kill onto the Awkward, and though diving him with the Firefly, and they should get him. Top lane, though, Fly did get himself dueled, and they really want this kill. Fly is still alive on 20 HP. XM rotates to the top lane, bringing down Irving. Oh my goodness. They were supposed to wait. Where was Phoenix? Lacoste, where was my mid laner while I'm going for my first duel?
Yeah, I guess with the duel and Blade Mail, he thought that they have enough, and they're gonna dive bottom one more time. Heavy rotations from Bright.
Phoenix is coming though to try and counter this, as Heat first wants to bring down this Earthshaker. They are able to do so. Ava did go a little bit too deep in the trees for them to keep chasing. And top lane though, they're going on to Crystal Maiden. Fly, with the help of Mercy, is able to get that kill, but what worries me is that if Mercy wasn't nearby, Fly was in legit danger of getting soloed by Imitator.
I liked it. I know that it's Vanguard, PMS, they're not the most hype items, but China was on different level in terms of like itemization and stuff. They were really experimenting ahead of a time. Ava, let's see if they can land another one. They can.
They do get Ava. At the same time, the rest of the team are smoked up, looking for a kill in the top lane. And they wanted to find Irving, but he's made the right read. Has he? Oh no, he stopped. No, I think he might die here. How many times has this happened, Lacoste? You actually make a very good juke, but then for want of one more camp, you end up dooming yourself. So the offlaners do get traded out on the map right now.
There's your item build that you talked about. Aghanim Scepter being built on XM. Pops the shield.
They're actually coming for this fight right now. They went through the twin gate to try and force this happening. Frost freezing field on the high ground. Undyne manages to pick off Frisk. There's going to be a very huge dismember onto the techies as well. They've managed to find two. Undyne, though, should end up losing his life as Fly chasing him down with some right-click damage. He's here with the Awkward, but he might be in the midst of too many heroes, and he will end up dying. Takes Fly with him, though. Lasso going back onto Phoenix. He has to assimilate back online. He will be able to use it, but does he escape is the question. XM has Blink in a moment. He jumps forward. There's going to be a duel back, though, onto Ava. Ava will end up dead as the Astro Step not only gets the kill, but keeps Phoenix alive at the same time. XM has no option to pursue a deep... Will still reveal what's happening. And there's a ward that's right in front of them here through this mid lane, so they have to be very careful about this. Afterwards, though, who's a big target? Phoenix is also joining up, so they actually want to force a fight. They're going on to Undyne. He's going to bait with his own life, but here comes the Blink Dagger. He doesn't blink far enough. Oh, no. Won't be able to find a target just yet. Eventually gets the dual kill onto Ava, but will die as he gets Echo Slammed, and there's the follow-up stun onto Phoenix as well. Phoenix barely managing to get away from that fight. It's 2 for 1, though. They want to try and find this Crystal Maiden as well. She will buy time with the freezing field, but it's only bought time, not time in itself. So 3 for 1 exchange there.
Whew. Could have been a disaster for Bright if there were not yet maybe techies. Pudge later down the line will be able to get some. To go back to Queen of Pain Ags, the change in the recent patch, like where
we'll talk about it in a second, Lucas, because a fight is starting right now. They're going on to the Legion Commander first and foremost, and they should be able to bring her down. Fly has God Strength active, but he's falling very low on the HP, and Fly is gonna die. Sonic Wave goes through too. Undyne gonna be the one that tumbles first, and they can't get a beat onto Phoenix, but that might just mean that Phoenix has abandoned Heat. He's trying to twin gate away. Will he be allowed to escape? What?
Earthshaker, you can sound him in the back lines. Same goes for Queen of Pain pre-BKB. And as soon as XM saw that Aghanim Scepter, changes his mind. Instead, he's going for Aghanim Scepter now. Duel.
The big duel onto Mercy, but Mercy's still alive. He's able to pop his own back. Jumps in with a blast off, stunning too, and there's an Echo Slam pop by Frisk as well. LC dead immediately with Imitator following him. And now let's see what else they can get. They find Phoenix. Phoenix doesn't have any of his escape spells ready. Lacoste dissimulate up again in 4-3. Not gonna get there. He is dead. 3 heroes have fallen. That was a duel that they looked for, but you know, you were talking about how nobody on
holding the Aegis for another minute, so Arc Warden will have 2 lives available.
Techies will pop the smoke onto 3 heroes. They get the jump in onto Phoenix. He finds a silence on 2, but not going to be able to finish them off just yet. Jumping back, Ava coming in. He finds the last one, gets the spell though. Sonic Wave, it's huge. They bring down Heat. That's the first life taken away. Imitator will die too, and so does Phoenix. Heat comes back on the second life. Mate, you're trying to TP out here. That's not going to work. You're going to end up dead. And they're trying to flee right now for Team Bright. Irving gets himself away, goes to farm. That was another fight that they... like yesterday's one, right? Which is always...
It happens every day, pretty much.
Yep. Yesterday's one was the funniest one that I've seen, though. Where he leaves, he's like, I'm done, I'm going back, boys. It's chilled. Batrider leading the charge right now. They want Irving, and they will get Irving. Woo! That's a huge kill. Does have buyback, though, if he wants to return into this fray. So does Undyne, who was picked up right after him. Sadly, though, this outpost is being covered as well, Lacoste. So even if they bought back, getting back in... Moving
the cleave, Aftershock also gives you damage. Hook.
Oh, Sven got hooked. Actually, he has an Aegis, but he might end up losing his life, and this is what we need from them. Exploiting Piggy Killer during these moments. Aether Remnant dropped down. He does have BKB, but the Aether Remnant comes first, and there's going to be the duel following up on this with the freezing field over it. They do find the kill. XM has a huge Sonic Wave, though, that goes through 4, and they lasso back onto this Legion Commander, killing off Irving. It's a 1-1 trade, but they will take it any day of the week on Team Bright. Getting not just a...
Trickster's Cloak.
Trickster's Cloak on Void Spirit seems pretty good. Oh, we've got a Mindbreaker for Co-op and a Penta Edge for Sven. Okay. Well, right now we have a smoke up from Team Bright, though. So we'll see if they can find any of these heroes. Frisk, he broke the smoke. The question is, can he get out of here? They're going in. They find the duel onto him. But Sven turning on the damage with the God Strength. So even though you found the duel, you might have put yourself in danger. They get the first kill. Sonic Wave comes through from XM, connects onto 3 heroes. 2 have already died. Harpoon back onto Phoenix. Will he be able to get away? No, he will not. Brought down by the right-click damage of Fly. And Lacoste, you find the duel, but you're the one that ends up being dueled. Killer are playing this 4v5. So they have to worry about it a little bit. XM, not the healthiest hero, even though he does have cheese. Does get hooked out, forced to pop the cheese. Freezing field used by the Crystal Maiden. But here comes Alpha, jumping in, finding the real heat as well. He does manage to survive for now. Flame break, pushing him back. There's a duel from Irving. And they kill him with the great cleave, as well as making sure they bring down the LC. 2 core heroes are dead. Buyback coming in from the awkward, and BKB popped by Sven. Has a Satanic for them to fight. If they can catch somebody just as God's strength is waning. Sadly though, they just do not have that kind of reach Lacoste. They will get the techies. So as usual, Mercy will be the one to tank the W4 here. They go to the duel onto XM, but XM is actually doing more damage onto LC. Sonic Wave goes back, pushes back 2 heroes. They kill off the LC. Imitator came forward in the fight. Even without the God strength, the Sven can still threaten her life. Phoenix also involved, forced to immediately get away as Heat got caught with the double lasso, both him and his Tempest double. The Echo Slam makes sure that they clean up the Manta illusions and kill him off. And that's 100 seconds in the grave. No buyback. He died back. So that's just it. Done and dusted. GG, well played is called. Bat Rider finishes as Wind Waker. And Piggy Killer finishes off Team Bright.
Yeah, I want to see Team Bright maybe stay